my Stream Deck not connect to OBS? Not connected. Huh. Oh well, don't care. Let's carry on. There's my Volant overlay. Okie dokie. Now my passengers are in. I've got 7 VIP passengers bound for Dublin. So flying from Iceland to Dublin. Oh, that was a bit quick.
Sierra. Contact KEPLAV Tower 118.300. Goodbye.
Contact KEPLAV Tower 118.300. India.
Hi there, Mr. Starfighter. How are you? I will be flying a long way above the fireworks. Ooh, just about got stopped.
KEPLAV Tower. Echo India. Echo Lima Sierra. On taxiway Sierra 1.
Echo India. Echo Lima Sierra. KEPLAV Tower. Hello. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway 01. Echo India. Echo Lima Sierra.
Echo India Sierra. Cross runway 01. Hold short of runway 01.
Cross runway 01. Hold short of runway 01. Echo India Sierra.
Strobe light on. Also, why can't people fire them off the correct time? 30 minutes over. Where you remind me where you are? Is it Germany? Yeah, you're getting close. Yeah, why can't people get the right time? Suppose so they can get out and fire their fireworks off and get back in for drinks for midnight. Esto, Sweden. Ooh, not even gonna try and pronounce that. Heidelberg. I was in Sweden once at a university campus for some Microsoft training. It was a lovely place. Flew into Copenhagen and then across the big bridge and up the sort of west coast, I suppose that would be. What are you up to this evening apart from stalking me on Twitch? Are you partying or are you gaming yourself?
Echo India Sierra. Report ready.
Right,
Wilbur.
report
Echo, Lima,
ready.
Sierra.
Now, one thing of flaps. I think everything else is on. I'll turn on the landing lights. Forgot to turn off the strobes, so that'll be good. Ready for
Ketlavi
departure.
Tower. Echo, India, Sierra. Ready for departure.
Echo India Sierra. Runway 01. Clear for takeoff. Wind 090 degrees 6 knots.
Runway 01 cleared for takeoff. Echo, India, Sierra.
Taking a short break from gaming, back to it afterwards. I'm not sure what I might jump on for some DCS later. I just wanted to get a couple of boring flights in. From AFS Economy, get some money in. Okay, there we go. Set the throttles in the Togu position and go. Can't remember what the rotate speed is, but I think I'm way past it. Get the flaps up for overspeed. Let's get up to about 200 knots. Get the autopilot on. Oh, I think I missed. Oh, here, forgot to get the gear up. I need to do that as well, wouldn't I?
Echo India Sierra. Contact Reykjavik approach. 11970. Goodbye.
Contact Lake approach 119.0. Echo, India, Sierra. Goodbye.
So, I want to climb out at 220 knots. Let's see, let's turn on our weather radar. Ooh. Pull up back into climb. Or burn the
Echo
engines
India
out.
Sierra. Are you with me?
Oh, shut up.
Reykjavik approach. Echo, India, Echo, Lima, Sierra. On Romeo, India, Mike, Uniform 1, Alpha. Altitude, flight level 087, climbing, flight level 410.
Echo India. Echo Lima Sierra. Reykjavik approach. Hello.
Echo, India, Echo, Lima, Sierra.
Yeah, it's a lovely cockpit. It's so simple. I believe this is the largest business jet that you can single-hand fly.
Echo India Sierra. Radar contact.
A tiny bit cramped. Yeah, so it's a fairly small little airplane. But no, I think it's big enough. And the back's fairly nice and roomy as well. Some in-flight entertainment. A lovely model aircraft. Bring individually, open and close the shutters.
High speed. High speed. High speed. High speed. High speed.
Maybe speeding by a lot. Okay. So where are we? On E. So I'll pull the speed back down again, climb another bit. 15,000 feet until I hit KF 450. Okay. Let's see, we're above 10,000 feet, so we can turn off some of the lights. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to get for something slightly bigger than this. I don't know if you play X-Plane or not. I'm not really interested in the big tube liners, the Airbus and the Boeing and things like that. Not much interested in those. Want something sort of halfway in between. You know, something close enough. Altitude. Climb out at 41,000. Or above, so climb out at about 210 knots. In fact, here I should be in max speed. Usually climb out at 0.5 Mach. So set those up to climb again, and it should accelerate up to 0.5 Mach. It's a lovely skin as well, the way that the light shines off it. It's a standard skin that I just change the colors and slap my logo onto, but it's lovely the way the light just reflects that metallic color. There we go, climbing nicely. We're climbing out at 3,500 feet per minute. It's almost military speed. Okay, that's on. Oh, that should be in standard barrow. Man, I forgot so many things. The oil damper's on. Okay. Turn off the seatbelt sign, I suppose. Right, I guess that's us for a while. Let's just activate that leg.
Echo, India, Sierra. Contact, Reykjavik, Control. 123.900. Goodbye.
Contact Reykjavik Control 123.900. Echo India Sierra goodbye. Reykjavik Control Echo India Echo Lima Sierra on Romeo India Mike Uniform 1 Alpha altitude flight level 231 climbing flight level 410.
Right, let's speed up time a bit.
Echo India Echo Lima Sierra.
This is why I don't that sim setting speed up time a bit. So our cabin altitude's still at 5,500 feet. Everything else is in the green. Where's my fuel? Fuel's there. I hope I've got enough fuel. I've already used 400 kilos. No, what I was gonna do is check some flight times. View cumulative times. I need to make that wide. So we'll call out 2 hours 20 minutes. I think we can go to there in time acceleration. Yeah, 4 times maximum. Okay. Crap. Crashed. Again. I couldn't be bothered with that. I don't know what has been going on with my X-Plane. It crashes so often. Majorly annoying. Right, let's try that again then. Right, push down the oxygen switch. Battery on, generator on, bleed hours on, set that to auto, hydraulic pumps on, seat belts on, auto, the ignition, start that right engine.
System test okay.
Start the left engine.
T-cap test.
That's not nearly enough fuel. Not even close to being enough fuel. And that was loud. I need like 560 gallons, I think. Now I'm gonna have to have a look at my banking to make sure I wasn't charged for that. I think I have been double charged for that. Nope, maybe not. Nope, looks good, looks good. Right, passengers in, doors are closed. Not even gonna, you know, I'm not even, I'm gonna just very quickly put this in. So you press the K button. I want to go to IDW. Close enough. Let's do a departure of my departure. Rim something will P Q R 1A. Load. Right, let's just get going. Not even gonna do radios this time. People are in, let's get going. Happy tab's been a bit funny. Straight across this runway. Oh no, where did it go now? Must have been left-hand turn. Back down to here. Take off up there. That sounds about right.
Takeoff. Okay. Stall. 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 Stall.
Happy New Year, Mr. Starfighter. Another hour for me to go. Okay, gear travels. Flaps travel. So flaps are up, gear is up. Autopilot's onto nav. So climb at 220 knots. Under 20 knots set, 41,000 feet. Oh, here I haven't set all the environmental controls. That could have been bad. And turn those on. There, we're about to all suffocate and die. That would have ruined some of my passengers' days. Yeah, I like these Embraers. I'm watching the X-Craft ERJ series, sorry. Might be my next purchase. Okay, above 10,000 feet, turn the lights off. And the seatbelts off. Interestingly, my graphics card's sitting at 100% CPU or 100% usage. Last time I flew it here, I was getting 60 frames per second. Now I'm only getting 27. That's very odd. Okay. Is anyone actually streaming anything at the minute? So let's see if this will... I'm hoping this, once it hits Rimham, will jump to... Yeah, it should. Should hopefully jump straight to Dublin, and then I'll put in the approach for Dublin. Just passing through 30,000 feet. Okay, we should be just approach. Oh, there we are, 41,000 feet. Okay, let's speed climb up a bit. Not all about do it. I'll pull it back down to max cruise. And then I'll hit the CSC button. It sets me at 0.69 Mach. Just nudge that up to 0.7. That'll hold it about there. And I'm gonna go and get myself another drink. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so let's set our approach for Dublin. Procedure, sorry, our arrival should be lap. I'll do a 4L into 20 left, enter. And my approach will be a RNAV into 28 left. On the vectors, just I have no idea what the weather's like, so I'll set my minimums to 250 feet. It's okay. I've got a tailwind. Okay, so we'll actually set the, what's our maximum speed? 0.78 Mach. So we'll go for 0.75. Now, whenever I get to actually now. Arrival. Here. Okay, that looks good. So I should actually set this to be my current activate leg. Why does it do that? Should I actually do a direct to? Yeah, maybe I should direct to instead of activate leg. I want to be at 17,000 feet. Below 17,000 feet. Wow. What's our maximum speed? 0.78. Okay, let's go build 0.78. So we're doing a ground speed of 430 knots, so that's what? For almost 500 miles per hour. Ooh, my my monthly aircraft rental has just come out of FS Economy, and I didn't think this one through, but it left me with virtually nothing. I'm up to over $9,000 a month aircraft rental fees. Okay, let's check out our fuel system. Fuel, I've used 500 kilograms. I have 1,200 left. And we've still got like an hour to go. An hour and a half. So it should actually be fine. Not quite halfway. Should be fine, hopefully. So many messages tonight. Why does this look like... That's not right. Happy New Year from the past. Have the fireworks stopped yet? I haven't heard any yet, but then I live away out in the country where there's not many people around. Now I'm at 0.7. Oh. I think my synthetic vision has broken. That's a bit disconcerting. Still going strong. Minor avionics failure, yes. I've never seen that before. And I'm not sure what to do about it. Ignore it. It'll go away. Sounds good to me. Oh, I should be in standard baro. Forgot about that. I switched off my lights. So I'm still 452 miles away. And I'm doing about 450 knots, so that's pretty much an hour. which it is saying there. So okay, I need to do my mental maths. Can't see any of them due to the smoke from 30 minutes of fireworking. Oh, you're lucky. Belfast, who would be my local city, have decided that they are not doing a fireworks display this year. And they had reasons, but they weren't very good reasons. Scaring dogs or something stupid. Which I suppose, to be fair, it does. But it's also New Year. It's a bit bah humbug. It's difficult to get private fireworks here. You can apply for a license. Well, okay, let me clarify that. You're supposed to apply for a license to set off fireworks. But obviously I'm from Northern Ireland, which obviously had troubles for a couple of years with terrorists blowing stuff up and things. You may have heard about it. So yeah, they make it kind of difficult for us to buy fireworks. Or you can jump in your car and I can drive 30 minutes down the road across the border, and there is a big factory shop just across the border that sells any number of fireworks that I can just load into my boot and bring back home. But technically, if you're caught using them, I think you can maybe even do prison time, possibly, I'm not sure. Certainly get fined. I've never heard of anyone getting fined because I don't think the police care that much, but yeah, technically it's an offence here, I think, to have anything large anyway. So that is, oh, here I've got a Horizon back again. It must be the curvature of the Earth. Yeah, that's usually why the councils do a big sort of community fireworks display. But Belfast this year, for whatever reason, have decided not to. And my local council are too stingy to do one. I wouldn't pay for them, haven't done for years. I think those windshield heaters are supposed to be on. Where's the manual thingy? There's a way to get to the manual. I don't care that much. I think the windshield heaters should have been on. So it's not all bad things, but not being able to buy fireworks. It means that it's relatively quiet. There's a definite curvature on the synthetic vision horizon. I'm only at 41,000 feet. I don't think you can see the curvature of the Earth from this high up. Don't know, maybe. Maybe to a small degree, it's hard to tell with the clouds. So let's see, our cabin altitude's still at 6,600 feet. Battery's good. Fuel is good. Batteries are good. Nice cup of coffee for New Year. That's us just over halfway, I think. Now, how do you... Why is the VNav not calculating? So I need to be below 17,000 feet by here. When would I need to start descending that? So I've got this set to 17,000 feet. So let's think. 1,000. Descend to 17. So that's like 22,000 feet. I can descend to 1,000 feet a minute at about 22 minutes. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, but okay, so for about 25 minutes to go, I'll start descending at 1,000 feet per minute. That would work, wouldn't it? Need to be below 17,000 feet, so I'm going to go to 16,000. And then the next increment is 8,000. Synthetic vision is really messed up. Okay, so that must be like Scotland or something out there. Don't see anything yet. Oh, that's like almost 100 nautical miles. What's the Outer Hebrides? Okay. Right, there's 25,000. So what I want to do is pull back the power. Oh, I need to turn off CSC first, and then pull back the power to about 40%. And then descend at minus 1,000 feet per minute. So QNH is 1018. I wonder if there's holes in the world for the synthetic vision. Got something in my eye. So how are we looking over here? We've got oh, I may have dropped off far too much speed, maybe 60%. So, can we see land yet? Not yet. So we're just coming up and approaching the coast of Northern Ireland. Not that you can see it. Now, which button was brake? That one. Okay. Still can't see any land. Still no land out there. What's our transition altitude? Gas temperature 2 point. Doesn't say. Let's go to Dublin, Yidis. Arriving 03. 13 knots. I'm gonna land on the wrong runway and I don't care. So we've got 11 minutes to go. Actually, we don't. We've got 1.5 minutes to go until New Year. It's interesting, Volanta says I'm in the climbing phase, even though I'm descending. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go turn off time compression. Hopefully it's less likely that my computer will crash. There we go, Happy New Year to all you UK time zone people. They're still fireworking here, so it'll be a smooth transition. It's I maybe should have done it at night. I don't know whether there's fireworks next plane or not. It would have lit up the sky. Okay, so we're approaching our 16,000 feet. Karab is 8,000 after that. Okay, so it's quite a bit after. He's dropped to 8,000 feet. Still fireworking an hour later. Yeah, there would be major complaints about that here. At the minute, I haven't heard any fireworks. Even though it's after midnight. Just out in the country, and people don't buy fireworks out here. $17,000 feet. Let's don't really. Let's stick some lights back on. So that's me over Donegal. Well, I'm actually over the border in Northern Ireland. See, literally, this is Northern Ireland, this is Ireland. You can just drive across the border into Ireland and buy fireworks. And drive back again. There's no border checks or anything like that, it's just a straight road. There's quite a few of them. I live out over here and I can just drive down across the border. I was over here in the summer. I've stayed up about here somewhere. Just on the lake shore. And there's a nice beach over here somewhere. Where did it go? Must be over here. There's a nice beach we went to. Right, anyway, concentrate. Flight plan. So we're here now. So the next drop down is to 8,000 feet. Oh, I need to go back up to cruise speed and do a, let's see if VNav works. Nope, don't think it will. So I need to drop another 8,000 feet, so that's 8 minutes. Cumulative. Wide. So I'm still 15 minutes away. So another 5 minutes whenever I hit Olapo. Okay, whenever I hit Olapo, I'm going to descend again. Kulka, we're in Kulka over the summer. I was down here around this Loch Allen as well. I think it's up here. There's a big, there's a mountain with lots of displaced rocks from the last ice age. I do really like X-Plane slow flyby. I know you can't even do a flyby in Microsoft Flight Sim, but DCS should have a slow flyby. So Blue Arrow is Belfast. Yeah, that's about right, about 90 degrees. So I'm still under Shannon control. Dublin 245, I was already tuned. Okay, a minute and a half. That'll do another descent. I think we'll descend down into the clouds this time. So this should come down and do a left-hand turn, and we'll go and do this loop. Don't know what this line's about. I hope I'm not doing that. Okay, whenever we do our left-hand turn. Now, left-hand turn. Complete the turn. Yes, I'm going the right way. Okay. Okay, and start to descend at minus 1,000 feet per minute. Hill of Mel. Oh, right near Navan. Okay, I know where we are. Let's stow those so don't have any coffee spillages. Okay, after 8,000 feet, what have we got? 888. So I get right round to DW. DW16, so it's this last turn, and then in there we're dropping to 3,000 feet. Okay. Okay, I am going to be a little late, Cara. No, I'm going to be descended right on time. So where are we? We are coming on Drogheda. Okay, below 10,000 feet. Let's get the seatbelt signs on. The lights are okay. We're now out over the ocean, so I'm not going to see anything. Oh, there's land down there. So, 9,000 feet. We're going to be descended for Carav, and it's around here that we start to descend to 3,000. Okay, we're now below 10,000 feet. I think the regulations are I'm only supposed to be doing about 250 knots. So, speed brakes are deployed. Okay, that's us at 8,000 feet now. So now I drop my altitude bug to 3,000 for the next descent. So once I hit this, do a direct to here. So my altitude bug is set at 3,000 feet. So, too many clouds, can't see anything. Yeah, I think I'll have a bit of DCS after this. This was a bit long and dull. Clouds are starting to look really nice in X-Plane. Smudge in the window. Oh, I need to do standard barrow. That should be outside 18. There we go. That was silly. That was bad. Actually, my transition altitude's probably 7,000 feet, so it's okay. Now, let's see. At the next turn, we're going to descend again. Okay, there's the turn, and we want to descend at 1,000 feet per minute. Don't know if that'll be enough. Might need to go to 1500. Two minutes to drop 3,000 feet. Yeah, let's go to 1500. Yeah, 1500's good. And now that we're on here, I'm gonna go direct to Lampo, enter. That's me now on the approach. We'll descend down into these lovely light fluffy clouds. Look at those. A little bit of land poking through there. Clouds are looking really nice. Sun's low. So, whenever we at the next turn, I think I'm gonna have to go 1600 feet to make sure I'm down low enough. The next turn, I am switching on the approach. Because it should be a straight descent in after that, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, above 2,500. Okay. So 3,000 is kind of recommended. That's above 2,500. Okay, that's me down through the clouds, which is nice. So I should have some nice ortho scenery for here as well. Right, let's get the landing lights on, get everything set up early. So my flap speeds are 180 knots. I'm going rather fast. Let's go back the power to about 40%. Turning. And let's do an approach. See the diamond starting to fall. Speed is starting to fall. Let's put the speed brakes out for a second. Down to at least that stage 1 of flaps. So I can now see the runway. So at 180 knots, I drop 1 stage of flaps. Okay, stage 1. I get the barbershop pole down to 180. Then at 170, I go to stage 3. At 160, I'll go full, but I'm still a little bit out for that. Now power up a tiny little bit. Just hold it there. So next waypoint is the runway, and we are... Okay, let's get the gear down. Gear travels. How do you tell if the gear's down? These 3 3 green. Now, arm the spoiler. Yep, the spoilers haven't popped out. So technically at 600 feet I should turn off the automatic pilot and the yaw damper. Oh, here, look at my speed. Get that speed way up again. In fact, now that we're here, let's go down full flaps. Oh no, I've made a mess of this. So I'm landing stage 3 flaps, compute our landing speed, put our markers on. Okay, so I'm just about right. Actually, I'm a wee bit slow, but it'll do. I can make it work. Okay, I've dropped below the little diamond a little bit. I do 100 knots, that's, I'm gonna have to. Two white, two red, perfect. Just need to get under this little bank of cloud. Gear is down, spoiler is armed, lights are on. Looks pretty. Drop our speed again, 115 knots. So we are, where is the radar alt? Is at 700 feet. So 500 feet, the radar alt. I'll turn automatic pilot yaw damper off. So automatic pilot yaw damper off. I have control. I said loosely. I'll pop the throttle back a little bit. So we do have a headwind, so I think this is the correct runway to land on.
200.
There we go, we're properly facing into the headwind now.
Minimums. 100.
I can see the runway continuing. A little off center, but that's okay, I'm just going to roll with it. And we're down. And hopefully the spoilers have popped up. I have 90 knots, slam on the brakes. Now, where did I go? Should have taken that right. I'll take the next one. So, flaps all the way up. Spoilers disabled. Taxi lights on. Lefty loosey. No, righty tighty. Now, what I'm going to do before anything crashes is I'm going to stop just off the runway. Parking brake. Parking brake. This should be enough to end my FS economy. go. Now. So we're taxing, strobes are off. So that should, at the very least, log my flight. Clicking some buttons on my web page here. So banking, that made me £12,000 minus about £2,000 in fuel. So it's about £10,000 for that flight. And I'm just going to go into the parking up in here and shut down. This is the GA parking, I can't remember. Kind of disorientated where I am. I think this is the GA parking up in here. Ooh, maybe it's not, this doesn't look right. But this is where I'm parking. Now, grind, open the passenger door. Open passenger door. Parking brake on. Spoilers off. Flaps are up. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. Ignition's off. And switch all the rest of this stuff off. Lovely. Now, what I am going to do is I do have a helicopter here. Dublin. Now, this usually crashes, so we'll see if this crashes my system. If it does, I'm going to go and do a quick DCS, but I want to do a transition flight of this helicopter if I can from Dublin to Casement, which is only a few miles away. My flight, I've got an hour of fuel. Oh, there we go, crashed. Poopty pants. Ooh, OBS crashed as well. Ooh, am I still streaming? I think I am. Right, I want to quickly load that back up again. I really want to get this helicopter moved, if I can. So, EIDW to EIME. Oh, there's the helicopter I want to move. Right, Blanta can go away. Blanta didn't log that flight. It's because it crashed in the middle of it. How annoying. Right, new flight. AW109 from Dublin. EIDW, real world weather, start flight. Come on, load. I'm thinking it's crashed again. Gorgeous looking helicopter though. Okay. Up. Right, let's see if we can get this thing started. So anti-collision on, battery on,
Warning.
generators on, generator buses on, inverters on.
200 feet.
Fuel pumps on, valves open. That should be down in the 100% position. Brakes on. These levers are in flight. Breakers are all in.
Fire. Engine 2. Fire. Warning.
Damn it. Done it again. I'm on fire. I think it is genuinely toast now. But I do like the way it goes on fire. So what happened there was I forgot to remove the engine baffles. So now what you have to do is reload the aircraft and hope the whole game doesn't crash. That was a me bad. Game loaded, blue circle of death. Head tracking not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's try that again. So first thing we do is, let's show you what it did. Got all the engine baffles and the little red tags on, so we need to go in and remove those. Animation library, hit off, removes them all. I'm gonna open the door as well. That reminds me I need to switch on my FS economy. So anti-collision lights on,
Warning.
battery on, generators on, generator buses on, inverters on.
200 feet.
These two screens on. Oh, come on, game. Still loading something, so I'll just let it go. Right, fuel pumps on, fuel valves open. That is at 100%. Those three are on. These two red switches are on. Okay, the electrics are starting up. Starter's on. Look at both start. Got the, oh, no, it didn't. I just got the parking brake. Okay, that looks like a good startup. Yep. So let's start up engine number 1.
Warning.
That's in the flight position. Good. Brake is off. Oh, beep. Okay. Right, let's move that into auto position. Stable. So now we move this into the normal position, which turns on these 2 screens. And potentially this one. No, I'm not going to use that. That's just the map. So click that one again. I'm going to go direct to E, I, Mike, Echo, isn't that right? Yep, that looks about right. And I need to start my FS economy. No passengers, correct. Let's close this door. No. Should be that one. Yeah, there's a glare shield as well here that moves in and out, which is nice. So, door should now be closed. Oh, thought the little step popped up as well whenever the door was closed. Right, so parking brakes on, manual charging is on. That's on. Passenger warning on. Those 2 need to go on. Pitot heats need to go on. Don't know what the rest of this stuff does. Ventilation, don't care about. Okay, so that's an auto. These 3 are on. That's your TAWs and different warnings. They're on. So taxi. Put on taxi lights just. Now I want to slide back a bit, I think. So brakes off. Go back on the cyclic. Little bit of power. Little bit of collector. Nope, it's not rolling backwards. Yeah, let's try turning. Turn away from that pole. Go. Oh, don't go near that pole. And we'll go forward for a bit. Lock our nose wheel steering. Just while I'm rolling, I'm just going to do a slight rolling takeoff. So just pushing the collective slowly up. Now, across an active runway without using any sort of radio comms, and I just don't care. Right,
Landing
gear
gear.
up.
Landing gear.
That is because I'm not going fast enough
Landing
really
gear.
for the landing gear to be up. That's
Landing
okay.
gear.
But a Kia? It is. Look what the zoo is. Oh, I'm attempting fate by turning this on. Zoo must be over there. Launcher's Town. Not sure. No, I'm not sure actually where the zoo is. Fortunately, it's not modelled, but this says ortho scenery, so you should, this must be the zoo that I'm flying over all the buildings. Oh, maybe that's school. It's in Phoenix Park. I can't remember where that is. I see a runway up ahead. Probably the one I'm going to. So I'm going reasonably slow. I'm doing 136 knots. This thing will cruise at 160. Okay, let's pull the speed back a little bit. The landing lights back on. So I want to land, I think it's just about those grey buildings in the middle. I think it's the other side of those is the helipads, if they're modelled. Get the gear down. Could do a rolling landing on the runway, I suppose. Might be a bit more fun to practice doing a hover land into the actual heli bays. Okay, just dropping below 80 knots. Yeah, it must be the other side of those two big hangars. So,
200 feet.
collective down, cyclic back, scrub a load of speed off. Try not to balloon. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the apron. Little sheds where I think the heli bays are. Should have scrubbed off more speed than that. Okay, there's my speed completely away. Let's go forwards, still hovering. Yep. Wonder what direction the wind's coming from. Maybe there was a windsock. No, if I'm right, the heli bay should be just in front of me. Can't see them. Should be just here. Okay, well, I'm just going for this last little shed then. I'll just set it down here, maybe, and trundle it over in. Remember, the nose wheel steering is locked at the minute. Oh, there it is. Yes, that's a big H. Okay, turn off the nose wheel steering lock. I'll just drive it into the H. Okay, perfect. Parking brake on. Need those anymore. And just turn off the engines.
Warning. Rotor, low.
Now there is a rotor brake. So I'm trying to decide. So I think I'm going to put the number on this bit at the top, and then put my logo on here. I'm wondering why all the rivets are silver and not painted red. Have to look at the skin again, but I thought the rivets should have been painted red. It's a nice looking helicopter. I like it. It flies really nice. Highly recommend buying it if anyone's thinking about it. It is the... Ooh, who makes it? I don't remember. That's bad. I don't remember who makes this, but it's a really good helicopter. Anyway, let's see if there's anyone on DCS for a quick flight, maybe. So, stick you onto the holding page for a minute. Shut down Steam. Shut down Volanta. Shut down OneDrive. That should have been gone a long time ago. Start up DCS. Start up the SRS radios. Oh. Sorry, but I do not want to buy the Hercules just at the minute. Now I need to go back into game capture and set it for DCS. That's a black screen at the minute, so I'll let you look at some pictures. Okay, multiplayer. Game capture is not working. There we go. So what have I got? Grey flag Syria. Yeah, let's try grey flag Syria then, maybe. I just want to go for a very quick flight because it is late. Oh, blue wheel of death. If it crashes, I'm done, I'm afraid. I think I'll maybe actually do an F-16. I was flying F-16 a couple of nights ago and I enjoyed it. Uh-oh, black screen. Not liking that. Come on. It's very slow. Blue, oh dears, as OBS crashed. I think it might have crashed. OBS may also have crashed. No, it hasn't crashed. There's now just about a 30-second delay. There's a chance I may be out of the memories. No, the fact you guys are not even getting a screen anymore. Right, let's let it crash. Let my memory recover. I maybe started it too soon after X-Plane shutting down. Oh yes, doesn't look happy. Right, there's memory cleared. Let's open again. Just clear the shaders. Why are you guys still getting a black screen? So all my audio mixer graphs on OBS have stopped working. My online time counter has stopped. Then an advert kicks in. Right, let's try that again. Oh, you can see this now, cool. Oh, and then it went into a black screen. Right, Syria grey flag, join. Mission load done. World start. there we go. Now, what can you guys see? You can see this. Okay, cool. Let's do a quick F16 from, don't know. We're getting very far north now, so I might just go, I'll just go from, no, Incirlik is the one up north. It's the American base up in, is that Turkey? Right, we'll get it. Wrong one. So many wrong buttons. That one, F8, rearm. So I want my skin and I want, don't know what I'm doing yet, so let's just do the laser bombs. Yeah, that'll do.
Request rearming.
While that's happening,
Copy.
let's have a look what we have on our map. Oh, you know what I should have done? Wow. Okay. What we need to do is add some waypoints. I'm just going to put them all in. 1, 2,
Rearming
3,
complete.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 15. Now what I want to do is grab another jet. And go back in again, and they will be on its waypoints. Now I need to rearm again. 100% fuel.
Request rearming. Copy.
Oh, have you jumped in across the road from me? You have. Coolio. No, why is my head tracking not working? There we go.
Rearming complete.
This bad boy started, so battery on. Start number 2. I can hear it whirring up. Set that to both. Our light should be steady for now. Move to on. That goes to norm. Pitot heat on. I'm taking an ECM. I'm not going to use it, but I'm taking it. Parking brake on. Need the lasers on. Okay. So we're over 20%, and that is lights are off, throttle forward. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seatbelt, seat not armed. Don't want to do that because I will squish my head on the roof if I accidentally eject. So align the hammocks. Oh no, I've done it too early. I've done it too early. So I've got my bombs, I've got my fuel tanks. You know something? I'm gonna get rid of those missiles. Let's take the 9 axes and the wingtips and remove those. Save a tiny bit of weight.
Request rearming. Copy.
Now let's see if our hammocks has recovered. Yeah, it has. Line, okay.
Rearming complete.
Engine is on. Don't need that one. Has this aligned yet? It is ready. So put that nav. Switch that on. Get the canopy closed. Not sure what happened there. Right, let's get going. Right, do you want to go first? I'll see if I can follow you for a change. Fair warning though, my formation flying skills are not great. Okay, we're now to the hangar. Arm the seat. So we're all good. Don't see anyone landing. Hopefully don't see anyone taking off. Stick the takeoff lights on. Landing lights, sorry. Okay, full afterburner it is then. Speed is alive, nose wheel steering off. It's bound to be well, rotate time. that gear up. A lot more hard work than going first. Yeah, speed's okay. I'm just awful at formation flying. Yeah, one of those skills I don't do anywhere else. I need to sit down and try a few hours of air refueling. Haven't done much air. Yeah, I just find it really difficult. Very frustrating. I can spend like just about an hour trying to tank, and then obviously you run out of fuel. That's just very frustrating. Leveling around 20k, perfect. Thanks for the follow. No, I can't read that because I'm trying to fly something. Jacobu? Captain. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. This requires an awful lot of concentration.
Warrior 1-1 Adventure 1. Warrior 1-1 Adventure 1.
$15, okay. I'll do one sortie, I think that's bedtime for me. Sure, it's well bedtime for you as well. You're an hour ahead.
Hog 3-1 Metro 1.
Okay, where are we going for first? Quite a distance away. Big Herc ahead. Down. It's not coming up as green on my scan, so do we shoot him down? Jokes, sort of. Where are we?
All Overwatch aircraft west town. Vigil 1 inserting. 60 seconds.
suppose his radar warning is going to be going nuts because I'm just locking him up. I still got a bit of speed here. Still only about 3/4 throttle. Okay, now what I haven't done is set up any of my bombs. Targeting pod. I want that on there. I suppose that's why, if you're a real life pilot, you wouldn't be flying this close while you're setting up all your instruments. You do a bit of 1 mile separation or something, and then set everything up. I think. I don't know. I'm not a real life pilot. That makes sense. Just. So we're what, 7 minutes-ish out? Still not much of any interest on radar. Let's turn master arm on before I forget. And let's turn the ECM on. No point in carrying it if I'm not using it. Okay, so we are, how many miles? 53 miles out? From whatever I have set as steer point 1. So let's go 4. I'm gonna set that to white hot. So I'm looking at west side. There appears to be lots of smoke on west side. As I nudge the joystick, don't do that. Oh, I'll start on the far end SE objective. Oh god, I've got a tank locked up anyway. So master arm on, laser is on, laser is firing, laser is on the wrong code. Laser 1788, enter. 1788, enter. Okay, west side. West side is marked as they must be dead. Oh, too busy looking at my screen. Bombs away! Right, I suppose I should really brake, give you a bit of distance so that I can look at my screen. for number 11. That's it, technical. Ooh! Bad things happened. No. Okay, let's see. I'm actually kind of close. Let's see if I can get turned around in. So master arm on, laser code is set. Okay, so pull up level. Altitude hold on. Follow the line in. Still loads of fuel. Okay, holding the pickle button. Pickle. Laser button. Brake gently to the left, and then to the right. Three, two, one. Check. Okay, there's my next target. Ugh. Back's getting sore. Okay, so let's climb a bit. Where are we? 7 miles. altitude about there. Okay, altitude hold. Get on my bomb fall line. Hold the pickle button. Ooh, bombs away. Pickle. Ten, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Right, let's stick this in altitude hold. Let's see what we've got. This is Delta. So I was bombing 11, which is South Central. Still has a few in it, okay. I think that's a building you're locked onto, dude. It's a bush. Ooh, who's that? I think they're maybe dead, but let's take a bit of a closer run in to have a look.
Abort takeoff.
Negative. No, they're dead. I see peoples. He looks like a threat. Don't think that'll drop. Nope. Okay. Run out back in again. Now my tanks are dry, so SMS stores those tanks. Bye bye. Now I need to go back to air to ground. Make that the sensor interest. Turn back in again. No, I've lost the man. There's another one. He'll do. Okay, I'm pressing and holding pickle. Pickle. Laser on. Hopefully that'll kill both people. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty sure I got both of them. South Central Zilch. Southeast Village. Southeast Village is number 10. Let's go have a look at you then. 11, 10. Ooh, diving. Don't do that, but climbing. Right, number 10. White hot. Zooming in. What's that? Oh, it's light. Light post again. left. Very nice, neat ring of little people. It looks as if they've been inserted, but I also don't see any people on the F10 map. Right, where are we? Just off the nose. Where am I? Just off the nose. Where am I pointing? Right on the nose. I don't see any blue guys, so I'm going to drop on him. Okay, that was my last bomb as well. Okay, brake left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That made a mess. Okay, that is me Winchester, so go to Cat 1. So where is everyone? Oh, you're behind me. Is it time to head home then? I think I have wasted half that village. I appear to be dropping napalm. Okay, I'm heading for my waypoint 15. Where are you? Oh, you're up there ahead of me. Okay. Alright, taking too long to turn. Let's do a faster turn. Altitude hold. There we go. So you're slightly ahead of me. There you are. You're down there at 18,000 feet. Okay. Yeah, I see you. You're way down there. Why can I not lock onto you? Should be able to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Hammer time.
Brownie 1-1, hammer 1-1.
Right. Master arm could go off.
How's the south central objective look? Flying over right now, looks clear. Copy that, hammer 1-1 inbound. Copy, I'll provide cover for you when you come in.
The flight sim guy. just behind you. Nice one if I can actually see my shadow on your jet. You can turn off the TACAN with that volume knob. Just below the main comms volumes. 16 on was starting as a Roger. Once we get down into thicker air, should start to drop quicker. We're still up over 20,000 feet, so the air is very thin. What was the rule of thumb? Oh, I can't remember. 30
comms check.
nautical miles for 10k. That sounds about right. I can't really remember.
Lima Charlie.
Yeah, we can always do a inverted loop. I would usually do that, get almost over the runway and then do an inverted loop. Drop about 20,000 feet in a couple of seconds. It's not as if we've any passengers to worry about. Whoa, desync. Massive desync. I don't know where you went. Oh, you're up there. Starting to get into desync now.
Altitude. Altitude.
I've lost sight of you again. Oh, you're way over there. I'd turn that off now. Nope, can't slow down any quicker.
Warning, 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 warning.
Oh, huge stutters, huge stutter. No, you know, son, I'm going to do an overhead brake, let you land. Okay, got a brake left. Okay, downwind. Gear down. Stop climbing. Turn in. Way too fast. Way too fast. Oh, I'm coming in seriously hot. Full air brakes. Throttle completely off. Keep the nose up, or try to. Nope, massive stutters. you go right down to the end. Where am I? Did Cool. Good flight. That's gonna do me tonight though. That's 2:30. 3:30 for you as well. I shall come down and join you. It's nice to actually do a landing. You usually get shot down. Right, where's the parking brake? That one. Nope, that one. Done. I'll go on then. Get up, you slacker. Awesome. So your canopy doesn't eject whenever it's open. Get a wee screenshot. There. They still haven't fixed. No, just they haven't fixed the canopy not coming off. But I suppose you shouldn't be ejecting whenever your canopy's already open. That's a boo-boo. Right, anyway, it's getting late, so I'm going to leave you there. Happy New Year. Maybe it doesn't jet, so they would have, in theory, you should have disarmed the ejector seat before you've opened the canopy. In theory. And again, I think somebody had mentioned that maybe is a thing where the canopy doesn't eject once it starts to open. Which is why you have to disarm the ejector seat before you open the canopy. Anywho, that was a good flight. Thank you very much again. I will hopefully be on, well, I have no idea when I'll be on again. But hopefully I will catch you again. And otherwise, Happy New Year. See ya, other than OBS has crashed and won't let me exit. Gonna have to do it brutally. Right, see ya.